Welcome back, everybody. Happy Monday morning. We got a little package in the mail from one of our subscribers, Bill Tellerton. So thanks for that, man. We're gonna go ahead and open that thing up real quick.
Thank you, Bill.
Yep, pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and open this package. Yesterday, Ricky and I went to a buddy of mine's house on Sunday and set up a pad. We set up a 1,000 square foot basketball pad. So this morning, we're gonna be heading out to Chesterfield. We got like a 1,500 square foot driveway. The approach is staying. I guess they just poured the approach, so we got to drive everything over it. We'll put some mats down, try to keep it clean.
All right.
So, all right, let's go ahead and see what we got in this little package here. All right, let's see what we got in this bad boy. It looks like somebody already opened it, unless it was a used box. Oh, what do we got here? Sweet potatoes and beef jerky. Oh, what do we got here? Hey, we got some keychains. Look at that, Bill. Hey, that's cool. All right. Oh yeah. Look, Bill Tellerton, he does it all. Sports agent. Orgies organized. Dang, he does all kinds of stuff. Home demoing, virus elimination, wild animal training, money laundering, sex therapist, baby delivery, phones tapped.
Can we go back to the orgy organizer?
No, man, he does a lot of stuff. Oh, let's see what we got here. We got some beef sticks. We'll be snacking on those. Oh, we got some old time candies. Banana pepper sauce. I know you guys want a keychain, don't you?
Yeah, let me get green. Yeah. Give me that. I need that.
I'm supposed to keys.
Where my keys is.
Yeah. Man, that is awfully nice of you, Bill.
Yeah.
We got some Uglies sweet potato chips, all these old time candies in here, some pretzels, tater chips. Yep, that's some trailer snacks right there. So,
Oh yeah.
thanks a lot, Bill. These things are pretty awesome here.
Oh, these are for Dave and Jason.
Yeah.
The old time.
There you go. Yeah.
All right,
Already
now
on
don't
the-
fight over them, boys. We got
Already
two
on
bags.
there, buddy.
Nice.
Got it with the old
Nice.
school key.
Also, he packed a hell of a lot in this little box.
He did. That thing
Yeah,
is
yeah.
cram packed.
That's awesome.
Everybody gets their own pack of beef jerky today.
Nice.
Yep.
To snack on.
Thank you,
like
Bill.
beef
We appreciate
snacks,
that, man.
don't
That's
you?
awfully nice of you.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
That's an awesome
Appreciate
gift.
you.
Yeah,
that's
Appreciate
awesome.
you a lot.
All right, time to get to work. Yeah, that's a little dipping sauce.
Yeah, make sure
So
JT
what
gets
stage
that
is this
card.
on?
He's gonna do the orgy.
Yeah.
I got some organization I need to,
Nude photography too.
Oh.
You know you're in
I've
on
been
that.
asking for a calendar, you know what I mean?
Stud service.
Yeah.
Hey, stud service.
Do
Shut
you need
up.
some help in your business there, buddy?
You can get them cow nipples pierced.
That won't be happening.
All right, let's get to work. We gotta unhook the trailer from my truck, and then I was gonna video yesterday, but honestly, it was the fastest that I ever set up a slab in my life. I had about a foot to excavate out of one side of this thing, and man, I'll tell you what, Ricky got there. Well, Ricky showed up and he's like, "We're not pouring it," and I'm like, "No, buddy, it's Sunday. We're just gonna get it set up." And he's like, "Oh, I thought we had to pour it. I thought me and you were gonna pour 1,000 square feet out." And I'm like, "No, we would have had another guy." All right, we're rolling out, headed to the job. Ricky was at the shop. He ended up getting everything he needed to seal the sidewalk out in Chesterfield. So we're going to Chesterfield anyways, but he had to run the new way and grab a can of sealer. And then he's on his way out there to get that taken care of. We have a haul truck coming at 9 o'clock, so it's 10 to 7 right now. We're just leaving the shop, and as soon as we get to the job, we're gonna unload these machines. We're gonna start ripping everything out, getting it stacked up. That way, whenever our haul truck gets here, we can load him up and get him on his way. Dave will probably end up running his truck back and forth a few times today. Depending on, I only plan on using the haul truck for 2 loads, so anything more than that, we'll just use our truck. And then at some point today, I'm going to be going back to Dave's house. That's the job where we did the form liner steps. I'm going to go back there, and you know, I tried to match that, but man, it was 10 years old and nothing existing had been sealed or re-stained or anything in 10 years. So what we ended up pouring is a lot darker than what was there, so I'm going to take some antique it out there and see if I can't darken that up and then reseal it. And then I've got a little bit of caulking that I'm going to do around his garage and the old patio. So that's the plan for today. I'm not really sure what all will get done at the driveway job. I know we'll get everything hauled out, maybe get some rock there, but with me and Ricky being gone today, it's going to definitely slow things down a little bit as far as setting forms and everything. So we'll probably plan on getting as much as we can done today, coming back tomorrow and finishing the setup, rocking it in, steel, all that stuff, and then hopefully we'll have concrete there on Wednesday. So we will see you guys in a few minutes. We have arrived. It looks like this section of the driveway has already been replaced. I guess the county came in and did this. They didn't even put any expansion joint in there. So we're gonna have to be careful with this stuff, and we're gonna have to drive over it all day long, tearing all this stuff out, which I'm not a huge fan of doing. Let's see, it looks like, yeah, I mean, it looks like they used a 2x4. It's only about 3 inches thick here. It's got a little underpour, but it doesn't have any rock underneath it. So we'll start back here in the back. Start getting this guy ripped out. This sidewalk is coming out as well. Holy crap, it's completely flooded from the sprinkler system. Jeez. And then I'm pretty sure this is all going back radiused. I'll have to get a measurement on this guy here. Let's go ahead and get the machines unloaded and let's start ripping this thing out. We got our truck that's going to be here at 9, so it's already 7:26. All right. So we got an hour and a half to get some stuff done for when he gets here.
Mat this, are you good without it?
I mean, I feel like when we put the mats down on it,
scratch
yeah, it scratches it up.
Good morning.
I think the biggest thing is going to be just keeping it clean, keeping the rocks off of it so we don't smash them in. And then we'll take and just start piling stuff up right here. Alrighty, we got everything unloaded. Time to start ripping this bad boy out. You ready, J-Dub?
Yes, sir.
For destruction?
Yes, sir.
Your favorite? Don't forget, this is not coming out. Yeah.
Being very gentle,
Nice and careful.
nice and slow, no turning.
Just be careful because there's no expansion joint right here.
Well, I'm trying to give it a little.
You can start on that corner. You should be good. All right, let's see if she's got rebar in her. No, it does not. Oh, yes, it does. Right there on the end there. So, old J-Dub's just gonna get started here and kind of swing around. We're gonna need the saw out too. We got some rebar going. Once Jason gets us a good spot opened up here, I'll be able to fit the skid loader in here and start getting these slabs up in a little bigger pieces. Boy, that rebar does not make it any funner. Yeah. All right, we are gonna go ahead and put some mats down on this driveway just so we don't get it all tracked up and everything. We should be good to go.
Sideways?
Yeah, we'll just flip them over there and lay them with the smooth side down. We'll try to knock all this dirt off of them before we set them.
So is this the county that they got them to come all the way up in here?
Yeah, I don't know how. And they didn't put any rock underneath this, so hopefully You know, hopefully this stuff doesn't crack while we're driving back and forth on it 5,000 times.
Yeah, that's kind of long, isn't it?
Yeah, very. We also got to take this whole entire sidewalk out.
They don't follow their own rules either.
I know, that's what I said, no expansion joint. Alrighty, we got us some safety mats down, or some ground protection mats, and we're ready to go to town on this bad boy. Hey JT, we gotta cut all the steel out. Thank you, JT. So we got to cut all this steel out of here. The dump that we're taking, it does not allow it. Some places will let us dump the rebar in there, but not today. On the second load of the haul truck, I actually can put rebar in there because he's going to be going to a different spot.
No, I do not.
Come on. Oh.
There it is.
Guy, Eddie working here. Dude had the small, he had on a pair of safety glasses, and a big piece of rebar was bent up out of there.
Yeah.
And I'm in the skid loader, and he's down there cutting that thing. Well, when it broke free, it shot up in the air, and he was cutting at an angle. That thing popped up in the air, went behind his safety glasses, scratched his eyelid, and poked him right here. Big old huge piece of rebar. I was like, holy crap, dude.
That's why when I'm cutting it, I'm kind of leaning, because I know that shit got some pressure on it.
This is bad.
Yeah. Rebar, that's an upcharge.
Oh, definitely. Rebar.
Drone, upcharge. Oh.
Excavator bucket.
Upcharge. Casualty of Jason Wilson. A little shim action.
My name is Jim.
Ha! My name is Shim. How's the shin looking, David?
Yeah, it's still there, the same.
It looks better.
Yeah, it still has a bump there.
Yeah, it does.
Oh well. There it goes sometimes.
easy.
I can't wait to get my hand on Bill's goodie bag.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to get some of Bill's snacks. Oh, coffee break. Coffee break.
Good black.
And that's how you drink it, Jason? Just straight up black, huh?
Black.
A little water?
Buddy, strong and black.
Oh. Oh, is that how you like it? Oh. How you like your coffee?
Oh, it's got to have a shitload of cream and sugar.
Yeah. Jason said he likes his strong and black, you know. Yeah, it's quite the coffee debate.
There's a lot of people talking about the coffee.
Oh yeah.
If it don't look like this, I ain't drinking it.
Almost look like chalky milk, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Lots of cream and sugar.
Jason likes it looking like the outside of your cup.
Yeah, Jason likes it like this.
What a weirdo.
He fills the coffee filter all the way up with coffee. He doesn't do like a couple scoops, he fills it all the way up.
Yeah, he's got a 1 cup scooper.
Yeah. Sometimes he just eats coffee grounds.
Yeah, and just swallows a little warm water right after it. Yeah.
All right, our first tandem load is loaded up. He's getting out of here. Thank you, Zoner, for that. Called him this morning on short notice, and luckily the truck was available. So it looks like we got about 9 slabs out, I think. So he put a lot in that truck on that first load. We put all that in there. So I mean, shoot, we might get the rest of it in a second load. So I gotta go and dump Dave's truck out. We're gonna get Dave moved. Hey, David! Dave! Let's get your truck up here and dump this stuff out.
Okay.
I want to get that, I'll just start piling up against it, and we'll have a little bit of rock to get started, and then that debris on the end, we'll throw it, and then let's get that wheelbarrow out of the trailer too. Jason, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna pull up in here with the forks.
Yep.
And I'll see if I can't get these things lifted up, and we'll kind of pull them out. Once I get one of them out, I guess I'll try to get this one up here out.
Yep.
And then you should be able to start, you know, getting those other ones out once we got that out of our way. Cool. Man, Bill, I'm glad that you gave us that box of snacks. We're about to rip into that sucker. It's almost time for pre-lunch. All right, Bill, it's time. We're busting into this snack box here. Let's see what we got here. How about some pretzels? What do we got here? Original. Let's do that. Let's see if these guys want some pretzels. I've never had pretzels from Pennsylvania.
Loose rebar, babe. Loose rebar. Loosey goosey.
Finally,
Dave's caboosey. Oh, see what I did there? Let's see what you're cracking open there.
Yeah, well, I want to try some of Bill's sausage here.
Oh yeah.
We got standard Lancaster beef. Stone Ridge, baby.
Just originals. These the OGs?
The OG.
The OGs.
Yep.
They look like they got some cheese in them or something.
Yeah.
I put those nice next time.
Bill's beef. Pretty good. All right, good beef, Bill. Thanks a lot.
All right, Zoner just pulled up. Second load, getting ready to get loaded up. It should work out nice. There's about a half a load right there. We got a little pile up here in the driveway still. We still got to take these 2 slabs out right here. So the plan is to get all this loaded in his truck, and then this sidewalk right here, we're gonna take this out and put it in Dave's truck. So it is a muddy mess up here, man. The sprinklers just completely soaked this spot up here. So we're gonna try to come up through the yard right here. We'll put some of our mats down when we're done. We'll get all this sidewalk out and get it loaded up. I have to leave here shortly to go to that job I was talking about this morning, where we did the steps and the driveway extension and everything. And like I said, I'm gonna do some sealing and staining and caulking over there. So a little bit longer here and I'll be getting out of here.
Oh my God. So long, bushes. There you go. Grabbing it. Oh my stars. How's it going, Dave?
We're right on schedule.
Okay.
If not, maybe, just maybe 2 hours behind.
Oh, 2 hours? Oh my God. That's your fault.
We're behind.
That would totally be your fault.
It's almost 11 and I haven't been my house.
Oh, here we go. Boo-hoo. I haven't been able to drive my dump truck all morning.
All right, we got the second load out of here. Zoner's heading out. Now we're figuring out what we're gonna do with the sidewalk up here. We're gonna move our mats. We're probably gonna come up through the front yard a little bit and come through the side over here and get all this stuff plucked out. It looks like we got an irrigation system in here we got to be careful with. I don't think any of this has steel in it. They already moved all these slabs.
Yeah, we've been able to move it down. So.
We do have a little low voltage wire right there we'll have to work around. Everything came out pretty decent, all except for the fact that it had rebar in it. It's going on 11:15 right now. Yeah, it's 11:20. So we're gonna move these mats real quick, get these guys situated, and then JT and I are gonna peel out and we're gonna go do some sealing and caulking. So that's the plan. You know, he's pretty cool. We'll try to be careful with the grass. The landscaping is staying. So this thing is all going back straight. We're just gonna radius this. We'll probably do a little flare, and then that 90-degree turn, we'll do a little, yeah. And then
This was kind of radius.
yeah, we'll probably radius this too. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
So you guys just do your thing. If you guys want to take lunch, do that.
Can we please?
And then JT and I are gonna get out of here and go get this other job knocked out real quick.
He doesn't get anything special to eat today. He's all thinking you guys are going out to lunch. And mom
No, he ain't even gonna eat.
Yeah, I would.
He don't even get to eat.
Maybe a bag of chips and a hot dog.
You gotta bring some of Bill's snacks with you.
Oh, we'll take some. Definitely take the Tellerton.
Ricky forgot his lunch today, so he'll need a.
He did?
Yeah, that's why I was giving him more of the beef sticks. Those muffins are in there still.
I can't believe he forgot his lunch.
Hey JT, the card is in here.
I don't know who would have
The card is.
Look, here's his card right here.
Yeah.
Hair removal, body piercing, stud service, bars emptied, cars repossessed, hostile takeovers, nude photography, stock market advice, money laundering.
Yeah, we can stock market advice and money laundering. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is so funny.
Thank you, Bill.
Yeah,
Appreciate
like I said, today's break time is brought to you by Bill's Do It All. Anything from electrical to orgies, give Bill a call. This is by not trademark.
Don't call the hall.
Yeah, don't call the hall. Bill can do it all. Oh, you need phone taps? He's got you. Sure. You need your body. You need some body piercing. Say no more.
All right, let's go. All right, me and Jay Twisted Tea are off to Dave's job, and we're gonna get this sealing and stuff knocked out. We'll see you guys in just a minute.
Yep.
All right, we made it to Dave's house, so we're gonna get to work here. We're gonna get this crap out, go back here. I'm gonna start doing some staining on this little back area, and JT's gonna do some caulking. I got your backer rod right there.
All right. Total backer rod.
I seen old Charlie Haverstick at New Way on Saturday morning.
Did you?
Yeah, I ran at him in there.
Nice. How's he doing?
He's doing pretty good.
Good.
Yep.
Keep him busy?
Oh yeah, he's always busy.
Mm.
Well, as much as we don't want to work anymore today, we're going to. Alrighty, I still got some crap left over in here from yesterday when me and Ricky did that basketball thing. Man, JT, I should have set up a camera. I mean, dude, I could have real-timed that one.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we slammed it out. Jason went inside for a couple minutes. My buddy, he come back out and he said, get out of here, dude. He's like, I can't believe this. He's like, that's fucking impressive, dude. I said, man, that's how we roll, man.
Right.
This thing's falling apart.
Oh, they all are.
Sand, antique it, backer rod.
Right back around at you.
Leaky sprayer. I'll tell you what, I got some caulk up here in the toolbox. I'm hoping that this is enough. Those are the small tubes, so. Well, they're not the big containers is what I'm saying. I got some self-leveling stuff right here. I don't know if we're gonna need any tape. JT, here's your hammer for some reason.
Yeah, I noticed that in there the other day. I checked that out. I'm sure it's, you know, it should go.
I'm just gonna start leaving caulk guns in here. What you looking for?
I was just seeing what, I guess this is just regular shit here.
What do you mean?
It's not semi-self-leveling?
It should be. That's what all those ones are, I think. I thought it said it on there. Alrighty. Here is the culprit here. So, man, we're gonna have to clean this out, JT. We're gonna have to dig all this out and get that deep enough to stuff that backer rod in there. So I guess this is what we got going here. We're just caulking this one joint right here all the way across the front of the house. So we'll get, I pulled all the old caulk out last time we were here. So now we really just need to, yeah, we're gonna have to clean it out and stuff that backer rod in there, or else we're gonna use up all of our caulk right on this thing.
This is all just sand.
Yeah, that should all come right out. So when you're using backer rod, you want it to be about 1/4 inch bigger than the joint that you're filling, or else it's not really going to do you any good. As you can see, is his broom still back there in the back?
Yeah. It's leaning right up against the foundation.
We forgot a couple things. Luckily Dave's cool and let us use his blower and his broom. We're not far from the job. We're only freaking 10 minutes away, but I'm not going to go back there right now. But while we're back here, you guys can see the color difference in this guy. Night and day difference, so I'm not too pleased about that. It's been a long time since I used powder, and I did that because I used powder on this years ago, but I wish I would have just went with the liquid release and antiqued it. I think it would have been closer. So my plan today is I got some antique. I'm gonna mix up some antique in the sprayer. I'm gonna spray this guy down, let it dry, and I'll probably do a second coat. I've got some dark gray, so we'll see what I can make happen. And it's gonna get closer, but I don't think we're gonna match it perfect, but you know, we'll do the best we can. So this spot right here, we can probably just shoot some caulk in.
Yeah.
But I would go ahead and clean this out the rest of the way. I'm gonna start stuffing some backer rod in here. Alrighty, so I just guessed on the size of this hole here, but I got 1.25 inch backer rod, and it looks like that is perfect. That's exactly what you want right there. Stuff it in there. And now that fills this in and gives us a nice little base for our caulk to go in, and allows it to still adhere to the sides real good. Part of the problem, I don't know everything about caulking, but I do know that you want to have enough caulk in the hole. You know, you want to have a good 1/2 inch by 1/4 inch minimum. You know, you want it to be at least a 1/2 inch wide and at least a 1/4 inch deep. That way, as the seasons change and these pads move, it doesn't just rip the caulk apart. You know, you got a little elasticity in there that's going to allow some movement. And in this case here, we use self-leveler on that because it was a pretty thin joint, and I just didn't have any of this 1A. This stuff here in these sausage tubes, this is the self-leveling right here, the 1C. This 1A that comes in the sausage tubes, we like using this because you get these, you know, that's as wide as you can make the tip on those. On these here, for $1, you get a bunch of these little tips, and you can cut that sucker to, you know, a 2 inch wide opening if you need to. So in this case, we'll trim that tip down to where it's shooting a bead out the same size as this seam. Yep. And they're like swimwear.
Yes, sir.
What a mess. Yeah, this, you see, this little guy matched up almost perfect.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, that looks good.
And JT, I wasn't even thinking. I only brought 1 bag of red concrete from the shop, the red bag.
Mm-hmm.
That's 1 bag right there, and the scrapings. That we barely had enough, and dude, it got hard so quick.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, I mixed it dry because I was like, yeah, I'll mix it up dry.
You had about 15 minutes.
Luckily, I had that vinyl patch for the sides,
Right.
and I vinyl patched the side of it. But yeah, it was
Not clean.
no.
You gonna be using that knife, or can I?
Oh no, you can take it.
Yeah, that looks good though.
Huh?
I said that looks good though.
Yeah, I mean, it matches it, you know.
Surprised he ain't got this thing built yet.
Well, he's waiting for the roofing guys to get here.
Oh.
All right, there's a couple different ways that we do this antique. Well, that smells like sealer. And it's got, it must be xylene in there. A little tiny bit. I like to put it in the sprayer, especially on this application here, but you can mix it up in a bucket. And I like doing it that way too. If you mix it up in a bucket, then you can just dip a broom in there, like a little, what do we got going here? What in the heck is going on? There we go. Oh, come on. Wow. All right, so I'm gonna use the sprayer with this antique. So I'm gonna fill this thing up about halfway, probably put about, I don't even know how much this thing holds, probably 2.5, 3 gallons is what I'm gonna put in here. And then I'm going to put a healthy scoop of this antique in there. All right, I think that's good. We're about halfway filled up there. So I'll be able to add me a decent amount of color in this thing, and then I'm gonna let it sit in here for a little while and slosh it around a couple times and get it to break down real good and blend in. And then I'll go ahead and spray it. And I think I'm gonna let it dry and then do a second coat out there. But we'll see what happens after the first one. So I'm gonna put a pretty good amount in there. I think that's quite a bit there. Oh yeah. All right, so I was saying you want to be careful when you first start because this color settles down, so you want to try to keep it shook up, but you also want to spray this thing out before you go to town on the pad because it might shoot out some black. There we go. And I think I probably will end up doing the 2 coats. But this is definitely doing the trick. I think a second coat's gonna get us right where we want to be. This one pad just isn't darkening up like the rest of them. That definitely helped right there. All right, we'll let this stuff sit here and dry. I got a couple little footprints out there. Alrighty, she's dark now. No, I think it's going to end up being darker than this. But I'm just going to let it dry. I'll come back and seal it here in just a few. Go up here and see what JT's up to. But that definitely helped. Definitely helped. How's she looking? Cool. We got her all darkened up. Now it looks like it's gonna be darker than.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, well, I put 1 coat on there and I was like, man, it needed a little more, so I put another coat on there.
Right.
And I think it's gonna be a little bit darker, but it's not gonna be lighter anymore.
Right.
Now we still have a couple of grooves in the back to do.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, there's a couple grooves in the back.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that looks good, JT. That's the stuff. Old JT down here laying it down. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's.
Who's spraying on that?
I know.
Shit, just some soapy water, dude.
It don't take much.
On a little short distance, I'll just lick my finger.
Yeah, it does. All right, that is a wrap skadoodle for today.
Doodle.
Jason and Ricky are finishing up over there. When I talked to him a couple minutes ago, they got that sidewalk out, loaded in the truck. Dave went and dumped it, and Dave's on his way back to that job, and he's gonna get the excavator loaded on the trailer and bring it back. The skid loader's staying there. So next video is gonna be us rocking that thing in, putting the steel in, maybe pouring the sidewalk. I don't know if we'll get to that tomorrow. We'll probably just get everything set up. So next video is most likely going to be a setup day. So,
Set up.
Yep, set up. We'll see you guys on that one. Later.
See ya.